Hello, my name is Joanne Ong. I am so glad to talk to you today about something that is near and dear to my heart. Something that has helped me increase my income, develop and strengthen my relationships, but more importantly, has raised my awareness to a level where I easily achieve success in every area of my life. I am so fortunate to have been mentored by Bob Proctor and Sandy Gallagher, and I am now a PGI certified consultant. You may know Bob from the movie The Secret. Together, he and I are helping individuals and companies to learn how to master their mind and gain professional and personal growth and success. I'd like to start with this quote by Wayne Dyer, which says, "Anytime you start a sentence with I am, you are creating what you are and what you want to be." So what are you actually creating in your life? Who are you? If you think you're your name, those are just words that people use to call you and individualize you. If you think you are your body, that's just a physical manifestation of what you are. You see, we are made up of cells, which are made up of atoms, which are made up of energy. In other words, we are energetic, vibrational beings. We are made up of energy. In fact, us as individuals, we are a walking magnetic field of energy. And because we are all individual walking magnetic fields of energy, when we interact with one another, our energies diffuse with one another. Now let me digress for a moment. If I ask you, what does your home look like? You will easily come up with a visual representation of what your home looks like in your mind. So that if I ask you, what does your dream home look like? You will start to use your creative imagination and think of what you want in a new home, where you want it, how you want it. Now let me ask you an important question. What does your mind look like? You see, no one has actually seen the mind. But it is the mind that needs to be changed if we are to change ourselves to get the results that we want. This is where Dr. Thurman Fleet's stick person diagram comes in handy, because it gives us a representation of what our mind looks like and how it relates to our body. As you can see here, we've got two circles, a big and a small circle. The big one is our mind, and it's been split into two. We've got the conscious mind, which is the rational mind, which responds to information. It's also the thinking mind, where we collect the information and think. Then we have the subconscious mind, which is controlled by feelings. It's called the emotional mind because it's controlled by feelings. Lastly, we have the body, which is an instrument of the mind. Just have to remember that. It's an instrument of the mind. It doesn't control us. We need to use the mind to control the body. Mind controls physicality. As you can see here, the mind is relatively invisible, but the body is visible to our naked eye. Here I have a graphic representation of what we can see, which is actually rather limited. There's a lot of things that we can't see. Conscious mind. The conscious mind is where free will and awareness originates. It has the ability to accept or reject ideas. It is also referred to as the thinking or the rational mind. It is the source of your conscious thoughts and ideas. Meanwhile, the subconscious mind stores memories, habits, conditioned beliefs, and self-image. This is where paradigms are stored. It does not have the ability to reject anything that is impressed upon it. It is also referred to as the emotional mind. In essence, it is like your brain in autopilot mode. The body. The body is actually an instrument of the subconscious mind. This here is a quote by Anita Moorjani. She says, "None of us are as real or physical as we think we are. From what I saw, it looked like we are energy first, and physical is only a result of expressing our energy. And we can change our physical reality if we change our energy." Now, how have we been taught to live? We have been brought up to rely on our external sensory factors to control our lives. We have been relying on the outside to tell us how we feel on the inside. That is, we allow the outside to control how we think and feel, and we've been taught to live outside in. You see, this is a graphic representation of what it's like when we were very, very young. We relied completely on the external sensory factors to program our subconscious mind. It's in a completely programmable state. Then, as we grow up, you can see here that we develop a conscious mind and we can start to think for ourselves. But the programming has already been set between the ages of about 0 to 6. Anything that you've been taught, you've been told, you've been shown, is all programmed in the subconscious mind. However, you need to remember that your past is not a reflection of your future potential. You can change. Quantum physics has shown that you can think your way into getting the results that you want. You are not locked into your past. But first, you must realize that you have the potential for change. As Bob says, you can't escape from a prison until you recognize that you are in one. How do you change your future? By having continual and repetitive ideas, thoughts, and knowledge in the conscious mind transmitted into the subconscious mind via emotions. The emotions then controls our behavior, which controls our body, which controls our results. Changing your future means that your mind controls the body, which then produces the actions, which then produces the results. Here is a nice quote by James Allen, and it says, "He thinks in secret and it comes to pass. Environment is but his looking glass." Your environment is a reflection of your perspective in life. So how does your world look like right now? The universe always proves me right in my opinion of myself. What limiting beliefs do you have about yourself? Where did your thoughts come from? Are you getting what you want? Or are you getting what you don't want? The time has come to stop blaming circumstances, events, past, people around you, your genes. The time is now to take charge of your thoughts, to take charge of your life, to heal yourself, to live your life purpose, to follow your passion, to enjoy the life you were meant to live, to make a decision and be the best that you can be. If you want to solve a problem, you always have to look from a different perspective. Here's a quote from Henry Ford. Your world and everything in it is a reflection of your own mental attitude towards yourself. So it is important to know what is happening around you, but to be in control of what is happening within you. Happiness is not something that you get in life. People with goals succeed because they know where they're going. Most people expect what they don't want. What do you expect? If you're expecting success, if you're expecting results, I would love to hear from you. Thank you.